Show me what you look like, Kokichi. Open the cockpit. Open the cockpit. I want to see your face. Open the cockpit. Sorry, that was just in my head, because it's just very odd that after all this time, Kokichi still doesn't want to show what his actual face looks like. He's hiding in that exosuit for some reason, and I want to know why. Anyway, so, and there's proof of that. What Shuichi's talking about is the fact that he's pretty sure that both Kokichi and Kaito used that crossbow that Himiko brought. So let's see why he thinks that exactly. Ah, fuck. He thinks they both used it, but why? The 3 arrows? Son of a bitch. Alright, give me a second. I should have done this before. Okay, I'm back. There were 3 arrows in the bathroom. Perhaps Kaito shot one of them. Yeah, okay, what's your proof of that, though? However, it is also possible that Kokichi shot all 3 arrows. Also possible. Without a body to check for injuries, the number of arrows doesn't really help us.
Oh no!
You are a fraud, Shuichi. Ugh. Wait. Oh, right.
This is it! Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve.
Indeed.
The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
I guess.
Then it was Kaito who shot him, right?
Presumably.
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
I mean, it was 463 years ago. God, I can't remember everything.
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but
It doesn't matter.
I kinda think it does matter.
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Maki's been acting strangely. Yeah, this brings me back to my earlier theory. I don't know. What's the over-under on Maki having done it herself? But why? Does she know something? She definitely knows something. If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. Doesn't matter what happened in the middle. In the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
no, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Oh. What do you know, Monokuma? Junko Enoshima, whoever it is?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects
the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, unless it actually is Kaito and he's just very good at throwing his voice. Ventriloquism, I mean. Imitating voices. Whatever. Impersonations, that's what I'm thinking of.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Yeah, but you know what? And it really was coincidence. The way I opened up this video, just saying Kokichi opened up that cockpit. Like, he never showed us his face. Not even for a sec. Like, he keeps saying he doesn't want to show his face because he's afraid that Maki's going to come and attack him. Okay, yeah, maybe she would. But I don't know. If you could, like, establish some sort of ground rule that says that Maki can't do that, then he can open the cockpit for a second, show us it's him, and then close it back up. But he won't do that.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
If he is the mastermind, that is.
His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
Could be an impersonator.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
That is very true.
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
Now it says Exisal Kaito. It what? I mean, I'm not surprised. It's a damn robot.
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't believe that either because you won't show anyone your damn face.
But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys.
Open the cockpit real quick. Let me see your face. Oh, this is going nowhere.
Victory of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all.
Yeah, but why? And also open the cockpit so I can see your face.
There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
So Kaito's in there after all?
Oh, I fucking doubt it.
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Hey, it's Celeste.
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why? You still haven't explained why. Explain why right now.
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi.
What injury?
It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
The exisal can still function, at least partially, with the cockpit open. We saw all the monocubs do that. So, you know, just open the cockpit and just sit there.
Is that so?
No.
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
Open the cockpit!
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Yeah, Shuichi, explain it. I don't... Because this is going nowhere. Kaito is alive after all. I don't know. I don't think so. Because I'll be honest, the way he talks, it still sounds a little bit like Kokichi's mannerisms to me. No. Maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? Like that one episode of Scrubs when Ben got leukemia. JD was in deep denial. What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? It ends with Kaito being the victim, but we saw his body get crushed. Or someone get crushed. Unless Kaito's real talent is being a plastic surgeon, and he switched up Kokichi's face to look like his own and then killed him. I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. The victim of this case it's Kaito. I'm trying. I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
It will be so much easier if you just open the damn cockpit. Because Maki's not going to attack you. But again, he's lying, so...
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
Oh, really? Is he not?
Kaito is already dead.
You don't say.
Despair will never die! Good! This is already more entertaining!
Are you butting in right now, Monokuma? What's up?
Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
And once again, Johnny Young Bosch's heart just twists in anguish.
Alright, let's give it everything we've got!
Just for the record, Johnny Young Bosch played Adam Park, who was the second Black Power Ranger in the series. And he very much disliked the phrase more phenomenal. When he came back for that one episode, I think it was Power Rangers RPM, and he had to say more phenomenal. He talked one time at a convention about how much he didn't like saying it. And he even asked the director, like, do I really need to say that? More phenomenal? It just sounds so dumb. And the director said, yes, you have to say that. So, for that convention appearance, they made it kind of a joke about saying more phenomenal a lot. It was fun. I'm guessing, yep. Split. Here we go. I figured it was going to be this. Oh, you got him there too. The Exisol, I mean. Which one is dead? Kokichi's the... Kaito, I'm sorry. Oh, 2 against 3.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisol.
He said that he can't leave the Exisol because he's injured. Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
We saw it happen. Why would you think that?
Arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
Oh my god. Why would you... Alright. I want to believe that too. I want to believe that Kaito was alive too. Hold on. Hold the hell on. Okay. But that video is definitive. We have nothing to counter it. Damn that Exisol. Why would he confuse us like this?
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisol. I got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisol, we can't confirm that.
Exactly.
He said that he can't leave the Exisol because he's injured.
Look!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Right.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Look!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt. I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to
mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
This one's a little more... a little trickier than... Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. This one was a bit trickier than the previous ones. Like, the answer wasn't too obvious.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Obviously.
What a sick joke!
But he likes you, remember?
You're still an asshole.
Yeah.
I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm. Be rational.
He's a complete cunt. I'm calling him that again. I shouldn't have stopped calling him that.
Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you so nervous?
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Rocky?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
I don't know, because no one here seemed to actually be brave enough to do anything against him, even before the robot.
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
What, the manga?
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin.
Alright, this. Make your argument.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there! The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Alright. She testified.
Only one arrow was fired. So
Okay.
how could they both shoot each other?
I see what it is.
By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
Does that put you out of your misery then? What? What was that just now? I don't think it goes against the information I have.
When the crossbow
Oh, that's
fired,
absolutely not helpful at all.
what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there! The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
This one was actually kind of easy
Kokichi
compared to some of the other
disarmed
ones.
Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Gotcha.
Wait, Miko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so
Did you? Really? What?
Are you positive?
Of course. There's no way I got that wrong.
We'll put it this way: is it possible that there were more arrows in the bag itself that she just didn't know were there?
Well, that's strange, because there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
No. I mean, I do. I'm just messing with everyone.
3? I know I only gave him 1.
I believe you. I think.
Kaito even told me to only bring him 1. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but non-magical girl Himiko said that she only brought 1. What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden way?
I don't know.
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
Right.
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
Well, like I said, like maybe there were more arrows in the bag itself that Himiko didn't know about. Like, Kaito said only bring 1 arrow, but maybe he saw the extra ones and decided to just work with it.
So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko was lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. Figured. I'm glad though, I actually like this minigame. Ah, shit. Stop going so fast. Oh. Only have 7 minutes to finish this. Eh. Oh, geez, the other cars. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? Turn, turn, turn. Shuichi, can you drive? Do you have your license? She said 1. Oh no, I hit a prostitute. Ah, fuck. They 100% send you to prison for doing that. Shit. I have to get out of Vegas. Yeah. They always find out when you do that. Fuck. What kind of cars do you guys have? I have a Cadillac, I think. Well, all the arrows inside the hangar from the start. Maybe? All the arrows? No, I don't think so. Okay, there we go. I mean, at the very least, all the arrows, at the very least, the 1 arrow that Himiko gave Kaito wasn't. Yeah. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Oh, the controls are so stiff. Oh, there you go. Who brought the 2 arrows? Dude, I don't know. A third party? It had to be, yeah. Yeah, because again, why would Kokichi have arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to even use? Let's see where this goes. Maki. Was it Maki? Because she spent a lot of time in that area watching out, casing the place the entire time.
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
And why are you so sure about that, sensible Maki?
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
One arrow isn't gonna do it.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
It was completely closed off? But can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Alright, you know something? Really? That's right. Okay. Yes, I did look at the guide. I'll openly admit that. Because honestly, I want to see how this is going to end.
I see now.
One was missing.
That's it. The exosaw. The exosaw could be used to enter the hangar.
And the extra one actually was in the hangar itself after the
Alarm
fact.
system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exosaws, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exosaw.
I saw an exosol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exosol?
Clearly not.
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exosol. After all, the hangar is where the exosols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exosol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exosol, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exosol every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exosol and entered the hangar? But can just anyone pilot an exosol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Fascinating.
Nipples too?
No.
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosaw and infiltrated the hangar.
You mean Maki did it? Because that's what it seems like here.
That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
Your finger's crooked. I will always love bringing that up. Also, I hate seeing Mew like that. Ugh.
I told you that's impossible.
Okay, please explain then. Maki roll? Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's Not possible.
He just said it was possible. And as far as I remember, I'm pretty sure, like, we didn't hear, like, an alarm from far off or anything. Like, let's say that was your attempt to get inside through an exosome, but it caught you anyway. We didn't hear an alarm go off.
What? Not possible.
Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Yes, I think at this point Shuichi either suspects or he may flat out just know that it's Maki. Why won't you tell me? Well, yeah, because if she tells you, she's going to die.
If someone was piloting the exosome, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
Nope, they're using nipples.
Do you even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And
Right.
they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Huh.
The electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
It's not impossible. There is one way to stop an exosome. I have to show them.
If someone was
John locked it. The other was in the middle of the hangar with its hatch open and its cockpit exposed. There's enough place where it open. So that couldn't be it, could it?
piloting the exosome, they could have used it to
Oh!
enter the hangar.
That's right!
That's not possible.
Because I did find that one that was just sitting there.
Operating the exosol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols.
1,
And
2,
they were
3,
all
4.
moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Of course.
The electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way
Son of a
to stop
bitch! Every time, man. I swear.
Yesterday, all the recharging.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
There's no way to stop
Motherfucker. I hate that.
Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
Took forever to get that bullet back. Swear to God, this game.
Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There we go. I kept saying it over and over again. Can we talk about this electro hammer that I just found sitting here? And why is no one talking about this?
Not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one.
You just left it like that, Maki?
There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and Exosols.
That electro hammer used by the third party?
By Maki? Yeah.
Maybe they used it to disable an exosol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
There are 4 lights. Oh, no, there were 3 lights. Never mind, my mistake. No, wait, there were 4 lights.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
It's obvious at this point. The identity of the third party. The electrohammer gives us a clue. I saw 4 exisals at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. And this morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. The culprit must have used the electrohammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning and left the hammer there. Why would you do that? There's only one person among us that I think could do that.
It's you!
Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
You're not denying it. It's so funny. I was just looking at the Game Grumps playing Among Us again. Just hilarious. Like how the ridiculous lengths that Aaron went to protect Susie. Honestly, I was on Ross's side on that. He was completely justified in not doing his tasks.
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said?
But be careful. Electro Hammer runs out of battery pretty quick. So if you use it against an Exisol, it'll run out of juice with just 1 shot. Got it?
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning,
Oh. She did say this. Maki, where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. And I was saying that, like, okay, but like it still works on an Exisol though. Like, unfamiliar or not, you can still try to use it. This is much better. Yeah, and I kept saying that the keypad looked like it was cut up by a knife or something. And honestly, that made me suspect Maki from the start. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party.
Why'd you do it, Maki? Why'd you kill your husbando?
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
But didn't for some reason. Well, I don't know. Maybe she couldn't get inside to get it. I don't know. Let's sort of figure out how that whole thing happened.
You got a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Oh, did she? I guess she did. Kaito did have his own crossbow, but she brought her own. And that's the 2 extra arrows came from. Like 1 for Kaito, 1 for Kokichi. I'm assuming that maybe that Kaito shot his arrow first. He hit Kokichi but didn't kill him, and that's when Maki struck.
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exisol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after that.
Alright. Okay, Maki.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you lying? What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Why are you lying?
Getting in your way. Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Oh.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exasol, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
Maki, I'm not sure if I can believe you. We'll have to work with here. Watch Blackie's electro bomb.
You're
Poison.
right. I used the electrogun, and I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Damn. Success.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds.
Damn it.
They were on his arm and back.
Yes. Oh, son of a
Arrows
bitch.
to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. So the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
I don't want to think Maki's the culprit. I want to believe her. But the way she's scrambling to defend herself.
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
I'll cut through your words.
Okay, she poisoned the arrows. That's what it is.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit.
Yeah, there you go.
Poison.
Poison?
Poison. Like toxic. Or gunk shot.
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they went.
That's why Kaito... Okay, that's why the blood stain... Like, Kaito was bleeding out and just slowly... Yeah, I made his way over to the what the fuck's it called? Presser... Hydraulic press.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit? There's no way she is! Cause why would she kill Kaito?
Yeah, why?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
That's why she's not... Oops, so I tapped the mic. That's why she's not explaining anything.
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi?
Right.
Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Your finger's crooked.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
She would sacrifice everyone here. The sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be... Or... All of us? Kaito's life? Damn it. I was right the first time. Kaito's life, but Kaito's already dead. Exactly.
What's wrong?
All of us.
That's it.
Kind of like what we did in the first game, or tried to do in the first game.
Sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
But you know, it's Aoi though, so I mean, I forgive her. She's too precious to be mad at.
Sacrifice us?
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
I guess so. Here's the thing, but like, if we able to actually, no, yeah, okay, whatever. No, I get it. I get it now. I confused myself for a second.
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
Right. She killed Kaito, but if she can get everyone to blame Kokichi, everyone dies.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
Thank you,
You knew
Digimon
all
Emperor.
along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over.
Hmm?
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
So, Shuichi, are you actually going to sacrifice everyone here for Maki for whatever delusional reason that you have? Like, just like Makoto and Hajime? And even Kaede, god damn it. Also, your finger's crooked.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
Doesn't matter, because there's nothing outside anymore.
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you.
What, did he say it to you too or something?
Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
When I went to see him yesterday.
I actually forgot all about that. Well, it's because I said before, it's because Kaito was just so naively wanted to believe in everyone no matter what, and then when he was proven wrong, and not Shuichi's fault either. Like, Kaito was just wrong about it.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
Ultimate detective, I guess. Which makes me wonder what Kyoko thought about that. I mean, technically speaking, regardless of how Junko turned everything upside down, when you graduate from Hope Speak Academy, you're no longer considered to be the ultimate whatever. Yeah, I think I think it's an unofficial designation. You're called the former ultimate, what have you. That's how everyone in the cast, the survivors from the first game, that's how they were identified as. That's Aoi was called former ultimate swimming pro, Makoto was called former ultimate hope, and Kyoko was called former ultimate detective. But you know, I still wonder what Kyoko thought of a new ultimate detective coming in.
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
Maki, please tell us. Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things. You're ruining the mood.
Well, that ruined the mood.
this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Alright. This is the intermission? Now let's keep going.
Well now.
And then the Monokuma and Cups Theater segment began. But with all the Monocups destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. Ah, well then. So what happened exactly?
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him.
He remembered that? Alright.
I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end.
Actually, you know what? That makes... Well, that kind of makes sense. Oh, I guess it makes... Because in the second game, Mikan remembered that she was a remnant of despair. And did everything she could to kill everyone else.
I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but
You are naive.
Yeah, I'll say.
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me.
That's why I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Really?
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance.
Are you saying Kokichi came after Kaito first? And that's why he shot the arrow?
Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
You know he wouldn't do that.
what do you mean?
He would never tell the truth.
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
Yes, those remnants are very strange.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
Why would you think you could?
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? insane. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless. And that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole!
Cunt, Maki. The correct word is cunt.
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
Oh, don't tell me. No, Kaito, you deserved it.
What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
This whole game is just fucking unsatisfying. I swear to God.
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
And that's when you slashed the control pad, trying to get it to open again.
I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Why is everyone in this game stupid?
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
No, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right?
How does he still stand? He has 2 arrows in him, and he's still standing. Oh my God.
He already went to space.
Damn it.
Oh my God, Gohan, you fucking suck.
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blacken for this case, you know. The Blacken who killed Kaito.
I killed him.
Yeah.
Shut it. Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
This game is just really unsatisfying.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse. gonna become the blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
So she's gonna be the black and the Maddie. Kata, you're completely fucking retarded. You really fucking are.
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily.
Yes, you are.
Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
Yeah, he is, honestly. Just typical hero type character.
What? I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run.
Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anyone. So instead, you can kill me instead. Ugh.
Run and live. You gotta live.
But she's not going to, regardless of what happens here. She's not going to. She's the blackened.
I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
But you wouldn't have to if Kaito was just not stupid. Kaito is a late game contender for my least favorite in this game. Definitely in like the bottom 3 at least.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him?
Oh, she finally has the knife.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer. You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for?
So is it actually down to me? Am I gonna get 2 different endings?
You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live.
Either way, you don't get to be with her anymore.
Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
And he clearly doesn't care.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
How's it not over, Shuichi? Maki confessed and Kokichi corroborated the story. I mean, I don't know. You tell me what we're missing.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Yeah.
Hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive.
Is this a case of us lying again?
Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Kaito protecting Kokichi, control panel being damaged. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Where is it? Hold on. Really? Why? Alright. Give that Kaito's actions. I don't know.
That's it!
Why this?
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and into the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Right. Why do I always miss stuff like that?
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor dismissed her.
The security there isn't that sloppy.
But it is sloppy.
If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Hey, there's that song again.
I did attempt to
Whoops.
enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Oh, did you now?
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken. Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Hang us phone shutters. Pick by electric barrier. Someone plays the about. With the alarm can be disabled with the alarm remote. The control panel for electric shutter barrier is next to the shutter. It seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly. So what can we learn from that?
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Approach the shutter. The alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Something I could think of. The electro bomb.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies. I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken. Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Why can't you use the touchpad with for the cursor? That'd be so much better.
to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
If you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty. That's wrong!
Okay, Shuichi, tell us why it's wrong. Why I don't understand why you're yelling like that.
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Would the alarm system come after him too? Or no, maybe he used it so that Kaito could have free reign. Or that Maki could escape or whatever.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was... Remote control, keep keyboard away. This one?
That's it!
I guess so.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
But the press itself had its power cut, though, anyway, wasn't it? I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
The
Oops,
electro
whoops.
bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
So you could get rid of Kaito's body.
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. If I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all along.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? I guess the credibility of the death video. Or... Well, this was my first death. First guess.
That's it! Kaito's cause of death.
So not the poison, but something else.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes. The cause of death can now be... the hydraulic press itself, maybe? I guess? 3 arrows, bathroom window. I mean, I guess the hydraulic press. That's one thing I can think of.
This is it!
Obviously. Okay, the safety function, right.
Hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off,
Yes.
could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Ugh. We saw a man die. Ugh.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
That's the case. It mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
Yeah.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
Your finger's crooked. But still, Kaito wouldn't have died or wouldn't have gotten himself in that situation in the first place if he didn't try to protect Kokichi. He'd still be here. And the killing game would be done. They could all just... I mean, if they wanted to leave. I mean, there's nothing out there. Probably no fresh air either, but still.
Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
No matter what.
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Oh, now you want to be speechless? Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Is Kaito's cause of death the poison arrow or the hydraulic press? Is it possible to tell? Let me... Oh boy. No, there's no evidence that determines the cause of death, absolutely. Huh? Shuichi? It can't be. I don't want to accept it either, but I don't want to believe it, but... Is it really not possible?
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Alright, so who wants to bet this is going to be a very unsatisfying ending? I still question the... Hold up. What is it actually called in the truth bullets? Yeah, the swipe blood pattern stain that goes from the bathroom all the way to the hydraulic press itself. Something was dragged. I mean, it could have been like if Kaito was too weak to do anything, it could have been Kokichi taking him to the hydraulic press and laying him down there.
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
Of course I want to say Kokichi.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
He actually wants me to do it. Fuck it, I'm voting Kokichi. Where is it? Let's see what happens. I'll run it back if I get a bad ending.
That's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
All right.
Come on, no one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh?
Well,
Yes, of course.
maybe it isn't Junko. I do recall that the mastermind for the killing game in the Danganronpa 3 anime was not Junko, although it was a servant of Junko.
What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now? I have no clue.
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Really?
Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
I'm just completely dissatisfied all around. I don't know.
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Maybe he maybe I don't know, Kokichi isn't the mastermind? I don't know. Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait. This case? What are you getting at?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out.
Create a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out so that Monokuma couldn't overrule him or anything?
He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
Murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Unless he's not.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
That's how it was in the first two games. I actually didn't notice that there were no cameras around this time around. But I don't know. I just figured they didn't want to have cameras this time around. I don't know.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was.
All right. Wait. Okay, maybe this is just an outside guess here. Just a wild outside guess. I don't recall if I brought it up. I think I may have brought it up once or twice, but something I noticed about everyone's outfits. I can't see it on Kaito here. So, on Shuichi's lapel, no, not the lapel, the collar, he's wearing a little button. I can't see on Kaito here. It's like, God damn it. Ah, son of a bitch. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm pretty sure she... Wait. Alright, so forget my theory then, I guess. But it's just... No, I'm pretty sure I saw... Okay, so... The little button on Shuichi's collar... Maybe I'm misremembering, but I could have sworn that everyone had those little buttons on them somewhere on their clothing. if I'm even half right about that, like maybe those small cameras in those, and that's how he was monitoring everyone. Or at the very least, I do notice that Shuichi and Himiko have on their breast pocket that symbol. Maybe that's a camera too. They have cameras on them is my point. I forget. Let's go. Let's just.
The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Oh, she does have it right there. On her breast pocket too. You see it? Maybe that's the camera. I don't know. I'm guessing here. I don't know for certain.
Said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosomes. Yes, the exosomes weren't protecting Monokuma. They were.
Trying to keep him from escaping. Watching him.
That's it. They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Oh, at the time, the exorcist was on autopilot and directed only to only observe me. Right, he did say that.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him.
I did toss it out a couple of times, but I was thinking that maybe Kokichi wasn't actually the mastermind. So maybe it actually is Junko? I don't know.
They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosome, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you shared it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
Told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
He's clearly not, though. He has to go through to these extents to keep Monokuma away from everything.
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What? But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
I did say it a couple of times. And he doesn't like you either, Himiko. What? But he said... Well, yeah, but he always lies, though. You know that.
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
God fucking damn it.
mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Alright, well, is there any sort of definitive way that you can prove this? Because you know what? As this is all coming up, I did notice that Kokichi asked Monokuma a couple of questions just for some clarification on a few things.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How can we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Your finger's crooked.
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
See, Sumiki's finger is straight, and also pointing in the wrong direction.
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Ugh.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth.
My mind's racing right now. Is it Junko and Mukuro working together? Are they back from the dead?
Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Yeah, but why would you though? If he actually was the mastermind, just for the sake of argument, why would you say anything? Then again, at the same time, it makes sense for you to just shut off, because he doesn't need to use you anymore. Ah, God damn it! Why does it always make sense in hindsight?
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. Oh, so this whole thing was a lie too? Then what the hell is outside then? I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay? Cunt.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the exisol? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Does she have that? Is that something she made? I don't remember. Mew's remote control?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, best girl, I miss you.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I did. And this happened before in the game. I don't remember, but no, I did not know.
Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device. Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit it unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
What was Ranchero's talent?
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time? What were you
So it
trying to
seems.
accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Just to mess with everyone. What do you think? Or kill everyone.
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
Uh-oh. I mean, there's been a mastermind in the first 3 installments. And in the Danganronpa 3 anime. So, first 4 well, Danganronpa 3 didn't happen until... No, it was the second story arc of the anime, so... First 4 installments, we'll say. What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
I kind of do, though. I desperately need to know.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? He just said that it's possible that there isn't a mastermind to begin with. I was thinking it was Junko Enoshima, but that can't be it. She was the mastermind in the second game. She's dead. We never come into contact with her. As far as we know. And I've said before, I'm suspicious of everybody. If so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
I mean, you know, it is what it becomes, right? So it was about finding the culprit at first, but now it's about finding the mastermind. So let's focus on finding the mastermind.
So, yeah, get to talking.
Oh, you start first. Now, who is the mastermind, Monokuma? Is it Junko?
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit.
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
And why would he do that? Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
For what?
You versus Monokuma?
Okay, fine. You two kill each other then. I'm fine with that.
When I play a game, I aim to win. But what's considered winning? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the truth. And that's how I'll win. That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma. If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner.
Dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is a total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
I hope you lose.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Whatevs. Let's just get this started.
Does he really not know what a remnant of despair is? Was he telling the truth about that?
If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
I love his
Whose side are you
voice.
taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Really? Ultimate Despair Headmaster.
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
This is going to be interesting. The last time Monokuma actually participated directly in a trial was in the first game, at the very end of Junko's manipulations. Though as she admitted, she knew she was going to get found out in the end anyway. But still, it was interesting and fun to see her do that. Participate as Monokuma in a trial.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Real quick, what was Ronto's talent, Monokuma? Just tell me that real quick.
Yeah, let's just focus on the case.
Ultimate serial killer? Or was he the ultimate remnant of despair? Was he a remnant of despair? Ultimate terrorist? What was he?
Be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just finished talking anyway, isn't he?
Yeah.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
Oh, don't encourage him.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Oops. So, wait, what? You can do this? How long has this been a thing? Can you do this in other games, or is it just this one? I flicked the stick by mistake, and this happened. That's interesting. So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. Oh, Mew. Dumbass Kaito! The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. It's still going. Kokichi's clothes? Maybe? Disappearance? Who doesn't know who the culprit is? The one analyzed again. No. I already know about that. We need evidence of what I don't know about. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh, wait.
This is it.
No, I want to see how this ends.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim.
Yeah, and the thing is, so the electro bomb, shouldn't the electro bomb have affected the camera? That's what I'm thinking.
But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what was Kokichi trying to get me to make.
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Don't encourage him.
Huh? Really?
I don't know why.
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
Quite possibly, but... You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you want a Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video... Ooh, look around. It must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video out of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? It's an anagram. What can I... Oh, I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't care. Like, I'll try and figure this one out myself. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage here. It's an anagram? Okay. Oh, the victim? Okay. Hey, I didn't use the. I didn't need to use the guide this time. Come on, faster. Gotcha.
I see now.
It won't show the victim.
The victim.
Is it even possible? No. That's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died.
Maybe Rantaro is actually the mastermind? Monokuma did seem flabbergasted. He was shocked that Kaede actually killed him that early on in the game.
Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim.
Maybe Rantaro was the ultimate hope after all.
That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switch? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What? So what are you saying? That actually was Kokichi who was killed in the hydraulic press? Or saying that actually is Kaito or something? In the Exisal, I mean.
Where would we even get another body?
I don't know. The first game had a morgue where all the bodies were stored, which is where Junko grabbed Mukuro's body to frame Kyoko, really, in the final trial.
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body in the form of a victim.
Right, but where are they all kept?
If there wasn't any other body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible.
But here's the thing, it's stop right there. It
But
stops.
It shows the body being crushed.
Does that even really matter though? It stops for a second, then goes down, but does that actually matter? I don't know.
When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
I mean, right when it covers the body, before coming down all the way.
And we we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that?
You're just talking out of your ass like that?
See, you don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done.
Alright, explain it to me.
So we can't just give up here.
Your finger's crooked.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? Kaito is alive or not?
If Kaito is alive, that means that's him and the Exisal pretending to be Kokichi, messing with everyone.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then, let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again... Yes, please.
I figure she'd be okay with it.
Okay. Let's all talk it over together.
Together. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
These guys are stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places. I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time. Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video. Wait. So the I say he didn't edit it. So, but my thinking is that during that pause, right before the hydraulic press came all the way down, that's okay. So obviously that's when the switch was made. But what I'm saying though is that the video was altered in a way to remove, a jump cut is what I'm saying. There was a jump cut. The hydraulic press came down just enough to obscure Kaito's body, if that is Kaito. Then Kokichi or whomever, I don't know at this point, switched the bodies. And then the video kept going. Again, jump cut. Because if I remember correctly, because like when Shuichi and Kibo tested the hydraulic press, it didn't stop. It just came all the way down, and Kibo had to jump at the last second to get out of the way. It never stopped. What could it be? What's suspicious about it?
Must be some trick to that video.
There's nothing like that.
You all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but
I don't
Person in that
know.
video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seems off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a bit now.
Yeah, exactly.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
I don't know.
Any other bright ideas?
No.
Come on, everybody, speak up!
Oh, that's so cute. I like someone said something that gives us a clue. We put our heads together, we can find a hope. We won't fall into despair.
Must be some trick to that video.
I'm thinking Kaito's. I don't know.
You all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check that there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Oh, damn it. You agree, right, Shuichi? You can't see things well at that angle. Right. But I don't know how that helped. You're the one who said it!
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Ugh.
There is no trick. You can check that there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seems off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a bit.
Oh, bastard!
Something seems off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a bit.
Alright.
Something seems off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a bit.
Oh, come on! Got it.
Video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a bit.
Why'd you miss? God fucking damn it, man.
When the hydraulic press stopped.
Thank you. Consent. With a robot, though? Well, I mean, 2B's hot too, I guess.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Yeah.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Yeah, exactly what I said. It came down all. It never stopped. It came down all the way nonstop.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
What's with that gold stuff under his body? Did anybody see? I don't notice that before. Was that always there?
Hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
Hold on for a second. Because I never noticed that gold stuff there. Okay, I can kind of see. Unless that's a light or something, I can kind of see it there.
But why would it stop?
It's been altered. Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. It was definitely altered. Kokichi's lying again. But somehow Monokuma didn't know that? Unless Monokuma did know it was altered and just playing along because he wants to see what happens. This is a fun one to do. I like it. Oops. Almost there. Oh, I got 4 minutes. We're good. No. Damn. No. So what am I looking at here? Oh. The control panel? What? What is this? Because he was control. I'm not sure what this. I'm. Bastard. Because it. The control system. I don't. All right.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
Ah.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
But wouldn't that? All right.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Maybe I punched it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
The Flash could.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
The video had to be altered somehow. While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Oh, that's what it was. So he hit pause and then hit record again.
Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
And then hit play at the exact same. Oh, it hit record again at the exact same time. Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have stopped the bodies easily. Okay, it's the camera. I know. We're almost. Oh, right, yeah, it's right there. The camera. The camera. Go away. Go away. Those are the other answers?
the culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Oh, was it?
When did you ever say that?
So they
at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
You just...
To get the trick you just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Up in the top corner. I think right here, wasn't it? I think. There we go.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Cameron, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful. Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Yeah.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
Do we have to see this over and over again?
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier. The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Is there a tripod? I don't remember.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not catching the reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body.
But why though?
Lies!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Junko did it in the first game.
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Oh, wait, to where?
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Unless Kaito faked his death or something. Like after Maki left, he actually did kill Kokichi. And he said everything up himself. Like, it actually is Kaito inside that exisode pretending. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at the time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was... Other person in the hangar. Who's in the hangar? If it wasn't an old body, it could only be... So it was Kokichi?
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
What? Because you have me nervous now. If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. How did I swap to only 2 people in the hangar? Suicide pact? Really? Okay. Okay, so victim... There's gotta be an M somewhere there. Okay, victim what? I don't know. Wrong. Oh, this is fun. Okay, victim, 6 letters. Host? No. Hostage. Damn it. What letter was that? Is it hostage? H-O-S-T-A... No. Help? Victim helping. Victim helper? Oh, god damn it, I missed all of it. Son of a bitch. I need another R here. Or an R period. Victim helper? Helping? No. Oh, victim helped! Idiot.
I see now. I can't believe I overlooked this.
So if I'm looking at this right, it actually is Kokichi who was killed. And he helped it. It was like an assisted suicide almost, basically. Kokichi and Kaito worked together on this? Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. They switched places while the press and the camera were stopped. Then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim.
Who is now the culprit, I suppose.
To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would
you realized who done it yet?
It had to be Kaito then. The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that exosome. It can only be them.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
Stop.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera. First, if the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito.
Oh, he did say he didn't want to die here.
So, the person inside that exosome isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
Kaito even sounds like a villain name, doesn't it?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Well, Red Exosol? What do you have to say?
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Maki, we do not have time for this. We really don't have time for this.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes.
She's in heavy
She
denial
drank
right
the
now.
antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
When you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him.
And you still want to believe that now. Like, you want to believe that Kaito was innocent in all of this.
But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I don't understand.
Man, I've been proven wrong plenty of times before. Maki, are you? What it comes down to is trying to figure out if it was Kokichi or Maki that killed Kaito. That's the point here. But I guess now you could say it's whether or not Maki killed Kokichi. No. Whether or not it was Kaito who killed Kokichi or Maki who killed Kokichi. So it's changed slightly, but either way, Maki's still involved. So apparently, the way it seems, Monokuma's will accept either answer, but we all have to vote for it. Trying to protect. That's exactly what she's doing. If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote. so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
That's what you want to be the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote!
Yeah, and again, they worked together beforehand. I mean, that's the conclusion that Shuichi has come to, at least.
There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Just at a drop of a hat, you just want to put... Why are you trying to protect Kaito so badly right now? I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? Because none of you can actually trust each other. That's the point here. I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. You don't actually know him that well. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. Yeah, he wanted to get the fuck out of here. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth. Oh man, this has gone on for a long time. Tell you what, let's take a break here after all this time and get back to this later, all right? Okay. All right, so, all right, until then, I'll talk to you guys later. This is just insane.